I was giving evidence to a select committee of parliamentarians about Catherine being harassed by paparazzi, and I was speaking up, saying how difficult it was for her. And I remember William telling me that he couldn't get married till he was 30 because he had to go into the army, the navy, the air force. He had to go to business school. And so I said during this meeting that William told me that he can't get married till he's 30. So everybody assumed that I meant he can't get married to Kate till he's 30. I didn't mean that. I just meant just said he couldn't get married to anyone. And of course, it was a big story at the time. And the following April, this was in March, and then the following April, they split up. But later on in the July, there was a concert for Diana, 10th anniversary concert at Wembley Stadium. And at the concert was Kate and Catherine. And I can remember very clearly them two sitting down deep in conversation. And so that's when it came on. And then I said to William, when they got engaged, William invited a few of us to go and meet Catherine beforehand, have some tea with them. And I said, why did you split up? And he said, you know, I had to be certain that this was the right girl for me. He said, because I want this marriage to last forever. And I suppose that tells you everything. They did everything together. They were absolutely inseparable. They had the best tree house any children could want at their home in Highgrove. They had just a great life. And Harry, I remember Harry making a speech when he was about 25, 26, saying his main role in life was to support William because he knew that William was going to one day be the king. He would need Harry need to support him.
I'm going to stop right there. So, today, big news. Prince William and Kate Middleton get official new titles. They are now officially the Prince and Princess of Wales. Yes, congratulations. Catherine is now officially the Princess of Wales. Prince William and Kate Middleton are now officially Prince and Princess of Wales. The titles were announced by King Charles III one day after the death of Queen Elizabeth II in September, but they had not been made official until now. The announcement in the Gazette, the country's official public record, said, quote, in accordance with the direction of His Majesty the King, letters patent have passed the Great Seal of the Realm, dated the 13th of February 2023, for creating Royal Highness Prince William Arthur Philip Louis, Duke of Cornwall, Rothesay, and Cambridge, Earl of Carrick and Strathearn, Baron of Renfrew, Baron Carrickfergus, KG, Lord of the Isles, and Prince and Great Steward of Scotland, Prince of Wales, and Earl of Chester. Wow, that's a lot to remember. The letters patent are, according to the Royal Collection Trust, quote, an open document from the sovereign which can be used to express the sovereign's will, for example, to confer an office or create a new peerage. Prince William and Kate's social media accounts were updated following the death of Queen Elizabeth II to reflect the official change. Their original Instagram page, Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, is now private and directs users to their new page, Prince and Princess of Wales. Oh, so now their Instagram changed. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They're no longer Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. It's now Prince and Princess of Wales. So if you want to find them on Instagram, you know where to look. Burn, Megan, burn. The couple's Twitter page still bears the Kensington Royal username, but their names have been changed to the Prince and Princess of Wales. The title Prince of Wales is not automatic and must be bestowed by the monarch. King Charles wasn't formally declared Prince of Wales until he was 9, 6 years after Queen Elizabeth took the throne. Though the title was not official, they've been referred to as the Prince and Princess of Wales since Queen Elizabeth's death. They recently made their return to the BAFTA red carpet after missing the last 2 years. Fans even got a quick glimpse of PDA from the couple as Kate gave Prince William a love tap on the backside. So there they are at BAFTA. Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about those black gloves either. And the lady C was saying that she wouldn't have worn the black gloves. But she always looks magnificent nonetheless. Prince William and Kate also received some additional titles. Oh, so more than that. Since William is the eldest son of the reigning British monarch, William and Kate are now the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall, a title previously held by Charles and Camilla. They also became the Duke and Duchess of Rothesay, titles to be used when they are in Scotland, and Earl and Countess of Chester. Wow, that's a nice picture of the two of them. Prince William, 40, Kate, 41, will retain their titles of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, as well as Earl and Countess of Strathearn and Baron and Baroness of Carrickfergus. The latter two titles will be used less frequently. The couple received the Cambridge, Strathearn, and Carrickfergus titles on their wedding day in 2011 from Queen Elizabeth. Their children, George, Charlotte, Louis, also received an update to their titles. They are now Prince George of Wales, Princess Charlotte of Wales. Oh, so we have two Princess of Wales. And Prince Louis of Wales. Oh, they're all of Wales. I love it. Burn, 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 burn. So they can all open up Instagram accounts, Prince and Princesses of Wales. So how badly are Harry and Meghan taking this? What do you think? Are they fuming? You know this is gonna cause Meghan to fume. Oh, you know it. And you know, especially since their children got titles. Yeah. That's what Meghan's been bleeding about that for years now. So let's take a look how are Harry and Meghan taking it. This new news of all the titles being handed out all over the place to William and Catherine and their children. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to be using the Heaven and Earth Tarot. This is the picture on the box. I got the little bag too. It's a very nice little Heaven and Earth bag. Anyways, Heaven and Earth Tarot, gorgeous deck. I want to look at how Harry and Meghan are taking the news. Now, some people, and I'm sure the Sussex squad, will say something like, oh, they don't care. They knew this was coming. No, no. If you've been following Harry and Meghan, especially Psycho Narc Meg, you know she cares. But let's see. Maybe they're so traumatized by South Park that and Samantha's lawsuit that they're like, this is just, not a big deal right now, possibly. But let's find out. Is it not a big deal, or is Meghan seething because she wanted to be the Princess of Wales, right? She wants to be the queen, really, but Anyways, let's find out. I've already shuffled the cards. I'm going to split the deck. How are Harry and Meghan taking the news that William, Catherine, their children are all the Prince and Princesses of Wales, the whole family, and an Instagram account? Let's find out. Let's see. How are they taking the news? What are they going to do about it? Meghan's going to do something. She's always going to do something for something. She's always keeping a scorecard. She's got a scorecard a mile long. So what's the general attitude about it? Oh, look at that. Lovers. Got a united front here. Harry and Meghan. Okay. Harry and Meghan have been fighting since the South Park. But this has brought them back together. Now they're both united against the Waleses. They're like, I can't believe Charles is treating us like this. I can't believe he's making these announcements and he hasn't even gotten back to about meeting with me. Can you believe he won't even spend time to meet with me before the coronation? So Harry and Meghan are united with these affronts of all the multiple titles for the entire family of William and Catherine's. This has brought them together. They are both united in their, because of course this is how Meghan controls Harry, right? She gets him all flamed up, right? He's like a flamethrower she swings around. So I see they're both united with this. It's bringing them closer together, right? Nothing brings two people together better than a common, a common enemy there. So it's the environment of it. Four of Cups. Yes. Well, they're going to act. Their favorite key phrase nowadays is, "Ugh, we're so bored with this. You're so boring. South Park is boring. It's such a bore." Oh, and William and Catherine and their titles, what a bore. You're all boring me. So they're trying to act like they don't care, but they're not happy. They're not happy. But again, here's Harry sitting under the tree where he buried the fetus of the alleged miscarriage. I don't think ever happened, in my opinion, but they have a thing for trees. As we saw in The Little Prince, I went over the deck in the book. The Balboa tree is part of that story. So, of course, Harry had to pose with the Balboa tree in Africa. So they have a thing with trees. There's this weird. And, of course, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Hermit reversed. Wah, wah. It looks like Harry's taking it worse. And I think Meghan's also revving Harry up with this and getting him more depressed. Yeah. Yeah. And you got four cups here, and I take this as, that they feeling that the four of them, they're pouting. I see this as pouting. Harry's pouting because he's thinking they should have gotten titles too, right? That's their thinking right now, and they're united in that. The base of it all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yo, moon reversed. Oh, they're losing their shizzle over this, over everything going on, but this as well. They're losing it because Megan thinks she's the queen of scandal here, and she's plotting, and she's of course always plotting and planning a new story of craziness to divide people, divide and conquer, the race card and everything else she tries to divide people over. But that's the biggest one, I think. So, they're still crazy as ever, Harry and Meghan. They're still howling at the moon. They're being very quiet about it now, right? You notice they've been very quiet. Well, their PR is not quiet, of course, but they have not been. Well, Harry did make an engagement with his publisher on March 4th to do an quote international Zoom call, a Zoom appearance. I mean, everything on the internet is international. But they always have to make it sound better because it's Prince Harry, right? Oh, he's doing an international Zoom call. I couldn't believe when I read that. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I posted it in the community tab if you didn't see it. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So he's gonna come out and talk more blather about his blabbering book that nobody can tolerate reading or listening to. Anyways, but they're still crazy as ever, chaotic and out of control. I see the reverse is an excess of. But they are definitely united in hatred against the Waleses. How did they feel when they heard the news? Ooh, 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 10 of Wands reversed. Yeah, they really feel, and they're, I think, feeling like they're really out. Like they really feel like everything everything's going. Their work, what they're working towards. They're like, another something else. I mean, they're recognizing that there's no coming back. There's no returning to them. And I think that that's what's uniting them together more. They're really yeah, there's nothing to work out here. It's not happening. They're never going to again work for the royal family is the I think. And when they saw it, I think that they just felt like what they're doing, the work that Harry and Meghan think they're doing is they recognize is just nothing compared to William and Catherine. William and Catherine keep getting accolades after accolades and gorgeous appearances. And after appearances, they're doing fabulous, while Harry and Meghan are just floundering and being ridiculed. And they're recognizing that. They're recognizing that it's just, things getting worse with time, not better. So what are they expecting to do about it? What are they going to do about it? Ooh, ooh, Six of Swords. I think this is part of the reason. Now you could look at this as moving forward, moving on, ignoring them, and just moving on to the next thing. But I kind of see my first impression was them going back to the UK. I think that they may be thinking we need to go back there and start raising some hell with our friends there at the Fawcett Society and the Wild Foundation, Fulani Ngozi and Aisha Hazaraki or whatever her name was. I'm thinking that they think now more than ever they need to rile up their comrades, their BLM comrades in the UK. So, cause to stir some shizzle up there is what I'm thinking. Yeah, Megan's got her plants out there, her spies and her instigators, her agent provocateurs over there. I see some communication there going on. So what do they not want? What do they hate about this and not want from all this? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm getting that Harry and Meghan are concerned that, that they're going to be completely oppressed by, and they are being completely oppressed and controlled by the royal family. And the royal family and the rest of the world, they're feeling oppressed right now. They're feeling, because for Harry and Meghan to be free to create the chaos and destruction and to rise to billionaire status, which is what Meghan wants. But now they're recognizing that as time goes on, it's Charles and William are going to be more and more oppressive and dictating things and not allowing them to get away with things and not giving them anything and controlling them basically, because this is control. This is like being controlled, which Harry and Meghan actually do need to be controlled because they're under the control of substance abuse right now. They're in La La Land. They've been living like two children with no responsibilities and out of control teenagers. Well, they're concerned about the oppressive forces that they see as evil, um, but of course are the right way to do things, which is what everyone in the world wants. And this could also say they're afraid of their overlords, their Bill Gates and the CCP and World Economic Forum. They could be afraid of the fact that they're failing in their mission to have destroyed the monarchy and everything. Instead, it seems like everything has backfired on them, right? So, what are they hoping for? What are Harry and Meghan hoping for after this with William and Catherine there? Oh my. Queen of Wands reversed. Uh-huh. So Megan is hoping to intimidate them, cause trouble for them, be a total witch, be out of control. She wants to be on top. You can say this is an excess of. She wants to raise her power. She's not happy where she is right now. So she wants to turn things around, raise hell, raise Hades, man. they really, they want to flip things around. They want to be the oppressors. They see the royal family as the oppressors. I mean, they see the Western world as oppressive because they're so effed up in the minds. But uh, yeah, so they want to stir some shizzle, particularly Megan. Megan wants to exact revenge here, and especially with the titles of the children and the Instagram. That really burns her badly. So she's looking to cause trouble for them, to try to overshadow them again, but good luck with that. I don't think the old tricks aren't going to work anymore. You can only announce a pregnancy so many times before people get tired of it, especially when you're a middle-aged woman. That is no, I mean, not that it couldn't happen, but yeah, nobody believes it. So I mean, you guys have to come up with some new things. Look out. How do they see William and Catherine right now? Because they got more than one title. They got Prince and Princess of Wales, and they also got the other ones, right? I'm not going to try to read them again. Oh my, Nine of Swords reversed. Oh, they are really, Harry and Meghan are most bothered by them, which makes sense because they're about the same age, right? And of course it makes sense because Meghan's been obsessed with Catherine for decades now, right? Back in 2014, years after William and Catherine's wedding, Meghan was blogging about it, talking about it, being a princess and being Shira and all this other garbage. So I take it that this is what they want to conquer William and Catherine. So they're a nightmare for them. They're a nightmare for Meghan and Harry. Everything they do, every title they get makes Harry and Meghan crazier and crazier because that's their main competition. That's what they think, right? That's how they see it in their deranged minds because they're not thinking straight. They're in cuckoo land here. They're in cuckoo land where Megan is the biggest star in the universe, but nobody else lives there with them. It's only Harry and Meghan who live there. So naturally, watching Catherine and William looking fabulous and getting all these titles and having this wonderful life is just driving them crazy. Just like the expression goes, the best revenge is success, right? So that's driving them crazy, but they hide it. They're not going, but they're really that really triggers them. Everything with Catherine and William really triggers them, particularly Harry over here. I got Harry the bottom of the deck. He is, the spare. The spare is really triggered by all this. And of course, Megan is the impetus of that. And she's trying to trigger him again, get him going again. So what are they going to do next? Because Megan wants to be on top here. What are they going to do next? Oh my, Major Arcana Hierophant reversed. Yeah, I see them raising some hell here, causing trouble for the royal family and the coronation and the king. They definitely want to do something big here. I think that Megan, I'm leaning towards their satanic group there. I say it's reverse. Sometimes it's like just satanic, and especially with the devil card. I think that they want to sick their BLM people out there again. They're going to try to pull off another one, pull off another Jeremy Clarkson scandal of some sort on the world stage because Meghan and Harry are determined to portray them as a racist, right? They're still going to be harping on that and still pushing that agenda. That's all they have, right? So I see them doing something else big here, trying to pull another one for William and Catherine here or King Charles for sure. They definitely want to upset the coronation any way possible. And they want to make the royal family look bad as Harry and Meghan look right now. They're trying to make them look worse, right? Because that's what from Harry and Meghan's perspective, as bad they can't fix their situation; they're already a mess. But what they can do is try to make the royal family look worse, and that's what they keep trying to do and keep failing at. So how are things going to go in the long term? I get Temperance reversed. Yeah. More drama, more shizzle stirring, out of control drinking, this, that, and the other, off the top. Again, major arcana, doing things in the public and trying to stir up the drama. So the drama has not ended. They will continue it, and they're going to, especially against William and Catherine. I see that Harry and Meghan are going to pull all the stops they can, especially leading up to the coronation and after, because want they really want they feel oppressed. They feel like Catherine, from Harry and Meghan's perspective, they feel Meghan's got Harry thinking that William and Catherine are just evil and they're oppressing them, and that Harry should be equal to William and all this stuff. She's still got him going with that, I think. So that's going to continue. So I do see more destructive tendencies coming up. I'm seeing something on the world stage here. So, expect more PR or another Fulani Ngozi type of stunt. Yeah, against the royal family. Let's see. What's it going to center on? What's this stunt going to be about? 'Cause it's going to be causing more drama. I mean, Megan's got a lot of help though. She's got all these BLM, George Soros BLM types helping her out. So what's it going to be about? What's she going to do here? I see something on the world stage. It could just be more puff pieces. Um, they better not try another Netflix or another book. That's not going to work. I got to tell you. They gotta give it up with that. So what's Megan gonna do next? What are they gonna try to do? Because they really need to make William and Catherine look bad. And Megan did get her squatties to repeat the lie that William cheated on Catherine, which never happened. But that got pushed out. They pushed that hard, and I think they've got some people believing it. Unfortunately, with their lies. So what's Megan gonna come out with next? She's obviously gonna do something that's full of a pack of lies here, and that's amoral or immoral here with the Hierophant reverse. So what's Megan gonna do next? What kind of lies she gonna tell next? What stunt she gonna pull with Fulani? I can't believe Fulani hasn't been arrested yet. I mean, the stuff that woman's pulling, right? Should be illegal to anyone to be targeting people like that. But anyways, what is Megan gonna do next? Because it's gonna be Megan's idea. Harry can't think of anything. Let's see. It's gonna have something to do with, oh, Eight of Cups coming back. I think when Harry and Meghan go back to the UK for the coronation, they're gonna be pulling something. Yeah, bringing someone back in, like Fulani Ngozi again, 'cause she seems to be a repeated offender with Harry and Meghan doing their dirty work. Or this is they're going to go back to when they go back to the UK, they're gonna pull some stunt. Mm, yeah. And I kind of see this as going back to an old, previously used tactic that they've done before. Now, we saw when William and Catherine came to Boston how Meghan flared up the PR there with the Lady Hussey thing. So that could be referring to going back to that type of riling people emotionally again, making a big fake fraud of a scenario. Now, the Archbishop of Canterbury is very woke. It seems like maybe he may be involved in it somehow. Maybe that's why I'm getting the Hierophant. Let's see. Is that when they go, or it's just when William and excuse me, when Meghan and Harry go back to the UK. One more card here. Oh, Ten of Coins reversed. So I think they're going to be harping on the money and the titles, and of course doing what they can to discredit the royal family. I think they're going to pick off like Lady Hussey. They're going to start picking off other members of the royal family that they target as well. All right, so I see them going back again and again and like targeting different various members of the royal family with their gang of agent provocateurs, BLM members out there in the UK who can help set up the royal family and make them look bad with this or that. So, yeah, because Meghan and Harry are determined to make them look bad one way or another. Yeah. And they may do it before or after they return for the coronation. Some type of event here. But I see Meghan plotting and planning here. So I do see this not as them moving on, but as them connecting with their overseas connections there to figure out what damage they can do to the royal family here and try to make them look bad. Trying to make them look immoral. Because especially William and Catherine drive Harry and Meghan crazy, and Meghan's not going to stop. Yeah, so we'll soon hear about these are major arcanas, so we will definitely hear about it. Whatever Harry and Meghan do, the whole point is that Meghan wants it to be a huge story. So look out. Meghan and Harry are pissed. They're united in getting back at the royal family, and these titles have, and the Instagram account has no doubt infuriated Meghan, particularly Meghan. Meghan's particularly fuming over here, and they're plotting and planning their next act with their gang. Yeah. All right. So that is what I see here. So I hope you enjoyed this. If so, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all, excuse me, got a frog in my throat. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.